you were able to work with your brother, and now you have a company that is running smoothly and happily. But we keep that for the future. So if for now people would like to find you, where can they get you?
Actually, I've been off the radar for a pretty long time. Like I've been very heavily strong in the investment game. So like I haven't been out there in social media to getting more clients. So people only get to me by word of mouth.
That's right.
And but now of course like we have a website and social media and so on. But company comes first now. My team comes first, because without a team, there's no us.
Yeah.
So back in the days when I was like only a real estate agent, it was always about like how good I am and how well I did. But you know what? We're not able to do anything in life without like help of others. So I think we're always a team. So now
Fantastic.
Like when I'm not that young and hot-head, ego-driven person anymore, like we have become a team.
Yes, I think you're still young, but young and successful. We can share your website so people can read what you're doing.
Of course.
I think that's a wonderful initiative you have and development altogether. And what a great story! An immigrant child, from being worried and scared that you're different, to helping your parents in a restaurant, down to start your own business and now growing 1.5 million euros revenue. And it will continue to grow, I believe.
Yeah, it will continue.
I think this is very inspirational. And all the things you have said into this video, I think will help so many people that they can think about themselves, think about their fears and worries, and maybe reflect onto you and think, okay, now I can also, I can do it as well. Just like what Alex did.
One tip for that. So if you do something different in life, most of the time, your friends, your family, most likely will project their own fears into you. And that's not because they're evil. No, that's because we have our own insecurities. And that's what people are. So by learning to understand that, we can like forgive them and forgive us.
That's right.
I think they're just trying to help, but the way they help is actually bringing you down. So also, in order to do things that are difficult and complete out of the box, complete new territory for you, I think the best way to do it is like distance yourself from the things, human and things, that are not benefits for you in that moment.
Yeah.
And give you some time and peace to work on your things. And then you can come back and reach out for them after that, like after a certain level. So the first 2 years of my career, people were very like negative. But then for me, my character, that was like, I have to thank them, because I really wanted to show them how good I am. Like I was a young kid, and after being like 3 months in the industry, I have a English speaking client, and I was able to close the deal almost close to 1 million euros.
Yeah.
Back then, it was a big thing back then, and without this certain level of confidence and that I create for myself, like I wouldn't have been able to do that. So that means that I had to revalue my life and choose. Like I'm saying this thing straight. Like I live on my own since I was 16, and I never had this period of my life when I could go out there and party and things, because I've always been so focused in things I do. And that means that I make sacrifice for things I have today.
That's right.
So like even if I'm the same age as others, but then I think my journey has started from the 7-year-old kid who was peeling potato. And then by the time, please.
Yes, please go on.
By the time I was 16, I was already a man. I was living on my own. I was working in Posti, going to high school. I was responsible of my own life. So
that's right. So you kind of saw the life and understand the life from very early on.
Yes, I had to, because in our culture, okay, let's come to this. I was born and raised in Finland, so basically the closest culture for me is Finnish culture.
That's right.
But then what we were able to have from the Vietnamese culture is the family bond. It's obvious from day one that like when we can become successful with my brother, my parents will stop working.
That's right.
And 2017, I forced my parents with my brother to retire. I said, you know what? It's enough. You know what? You guys done so much for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's our time now, you know, because the kids are the better version of the parents. Like they gave us all the tools, right? And now we have the responsibility to go and improve ourselves to a level that we need to be.
That's right.
And now, like our parents feel involved in our business. Talking about business, it's a big thing in our family. Like, hey, kids, how are you doing? How's this? How's that? You know what I mean? That's like our family thing.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about business. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's not about making the money. No, it's about like you guys are creating something cool out there, and people are actually paying money for that. People want that, and so on. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
That's very, very good, and the whole family supports.
Of course.
That's a fantastic.
Whole family support.
Stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Very good, Alex. It's been great.
Yes.
Lots of new and great advices that maybe people know already, but good to hear from the real example.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the future, we can have much more of these educational videos as well that people can get to learn
100%.
with many of the topics that you have spoken about. It will be very beneficial for developing other people. You will say that you care more if the person is happy from your service, and I believe that we hope at Inspire as well, we
100%.
can create better to the people who are watching and feeling like, okay, I'm also an immigrant kid here. Why can't I do it like him? It might be not real estate, but
anything in life. I mean, this principle applies to anything in life, like anything.
It could be any different type of things, definitely.
And not even as an immigrant kid, like for me, for example, like I've been having an identity crisis since day one. Like I even know like what race I am and so on.
That's right.
like Finnish is my number one language.
Mm-hmm.
And these kind of things, like you know what, be the change in the world that you want to see. So
exactly.
And
that's the perfect.
I know that our kids, my future kid, whatever he or she, they will not have this same struggle that we had, because we have been the change in this world that has made this change. So if you look at the past 10 years, how far we have gone in the whole world now, like individualism, like the love and the caring and everything, like the past 10 years, Conrad.
Yeah.
So many topics that has been buried in the past are now coming up again. Like the world is healing. We're becoming better together.
Exactly.
And no matter what we do, if we can't help others, everything is pointless. Because
that's
everything
right.
we do is about helping others. Like if you can't do it, but you know that that person can do it, it's your obligation to help that person to the next level. Because if you see the potential and you know you can help the person, you have to help that person.
Yeah.
And that has bring me a lot of meaning in life, like helping others. So 100% in the future, more content and more insight. 100%. These are not secrets.
No secret. No secret.
Just insights that what I've learned from my journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Alex. And
yeah, of course.
We are very, very grateful to have you here with your time. I'm sure you are very busy, but it was great to talk to you today.
Yes, you too, mate. Take care.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.